morning, I'm Lorian Hook, MDPC Adult Studies Director, and I'm excited to tell you about some great events coming up at MDPC. This Wednesday, May 11th, we start a 3-part series led by author John Hopper, based on his book, Questioning God. This event is for anyone wanting to explore, challenge, or simply understand why Christianity is relevant for our current times. Plan to join us and invite along a friend that loves to put your faith on the spot. Then on Sunday, May 15th, MDPC Pastor Emeritus Dave Peterson will be here to preach at all 3 services. It's Legacy Sunday, so having him back on the chancel that morning will be a fitting tie-in. I hope you'll come hear his message and find out what Legacy Sunday is all about. Also, on May 15th, our senior pastor, Alf Halverson, will conduct a live interview with accomplished scholar, professor, and author John Inazu. John's experience teaching law and religion makes him a fascinating and accessible communicator. For a taste of what to expect, check out this video interview with him and the incomparable Tim Keller, his co-editor on a 2020 book project.
I don't think there's any place where John and I are going to say, by the way, here's the gospel for our generation.
Right.
We're not going to do that. That's not what this book's about. The book is actually trying to reframe the gospel.
Reframing the gospel for a particular context requires that you first understand the context. And that's one of the things we're hoping to demonstrate, is that we can't figure out what it means to proclaim the gospel in the context of the university if we don't know what the university is. We can't go into music and art without knowing what music and art are, and there are too many attempts at shortcuts without understanding the context first. And then the second part of that is we have to be really good at telling stories. Christians, for whatever reason, seem to have become far worse at just good storytelling.
So that's what we're giving people here is people. We're giving people not a bunch of bullet points, but because these people all represent stories. They're going to be telling the story of their life.
Lived experiences that illustrate the gospel reframed for a particular context.
If you're a Christian believer and you actually are not sure how you can find that balanced way of being both courageous in publicly identifying yourself as a Christian, thoughtful, respectful to others, you want to be distinctive in the way in which you live your Christian life out in every part of your life. At the same time, you don't want to be too heavy-handed. If you would like a look at a different kind of Christianity than you probably have been reading about in the papers, this is the book for you.
You want to think through what it means to love God and love neighbor today. If you care about the future of the church in the West, this is the book that you need to be reading.
I hope to see you here later this week for Questioning God and Legacy Sunday. Enjoy worship today and visit mdpc.org to follow us on social media for these events and more.